Everyone, welcome to our 20th 2025 Bowman Draft Jumbo Break. We have already sold out number 21, and yes, we have. I haven't scheduled it yet, and I have linked to you guys number 22 in the chat for those who want more 25 Bowman Draft. And for today's break, we have Francisco with the Orioles, Curtis with the Red Sox and the Braves, Callista with the Yankees, Andrew K with the Rays, Guardians, and A's, Matt C with the Jays, Michael M with the White Sox, Rangers, Marlins, Phillies, Cubs, Cardinals, and Padres, Morgan T with the Tigers, Christian with the Royals and Nationals, Brandon H with the Twins, Shannon B with the Astros, Brian S with the Angels, William L with the Mariners, Brian O with the Mets, Bruce with the Reds, Rockies and Dodgers, Steve R with the Brewers, John I with the Pirates, Christopher M with the D-backs, and Oscar T with the Giants. So let's get started. You're not in this Bowman break? Doesn't look like it. No, George? Are you on? Maybe you're on number 21? 21 sold out too. Let me take a look. Let's see. Yeah, George, I see you as having 4 teams on number 21, which is the next one after this. But not on this one. So that is the story with that. Alrighty. Yeah, we definitely do some twins, no doubt about that. We have not been finding you any nice autos or anything, have we? Last year, I found a bunch of Kalen Culpepper autos. But this year, I don't know. Been dry. The well has been dry. Alright. Here we go. Couldn't we all use some of that luck? Alright, we have Josh Hammond, first for the Royals. Grant Richardson, first for the A's. Ethan Petrie, first for the Nats. Nate George, Orioles. Joseph Zero, first for the Orioles. Tyson Lewis, Reds. Jax Kilby, first for the Yankees. Ryan Waldschmidt, Diamondbacks. Eli Willits, first for the Nats. Caleb Blaze, first for the Tigers. Gage Wood, first for the Phillies. JoJo Parker, first for the Jays. Aiden West, first for the Dodgers. Devin Taylor, first for the A's. Enrique Bradfield Jr., Orioles. Easton Carmichael, first for the Pirates. Anthony A. Jensen, first for the Red Sox. Elian Pena, Mets. Cameron Miller, first for the Royals. Connor Griffin, Pirates. Riley Kelly, first for the Rockies. And a sky blue of... There's Kevin McGonigal for the Detroit Tigers. The rookie. Actually, do I just do this? No, I don't. I do this, don't I? The Tigers hot shot rookie. Or 37th overall pick. And that'll be for Morgan. We have a chrome first, Kane Kepley for the Cubs for Michael. Braden Montgomery, White Sox. Ethan Hedges, first for the Rockies. For Bruce, Thomas White, Marlins. Connor Griffin, Pirates. Riley Kelly, first for the Rockies for Bruce. JJ Weatherholt, Cardinals, and then a Jesus Madi access insert for the Brewers. That'll be for Steve. Refractor first, Kyle Lodisi of the White Sox for Michael, and Briggs McKenzie first for the Braves. That'll be for Curtis. Ooh, we have an orange in here, huh? 25. Jose Briseño, Tigers. Malachi Witherspoon, first for the Tigers. Jared Thomas, Rockies. Brandon Compton, first for the Marlins. J.R. Ritchie, Braves. Johnny Formello, Mariners. Mason McConaughey, first for the Rangers. Arhu Nimila, Jays. Quentin Young, first for the Twins. Jackson Wiggins, Cubs. Chase Shores, first for the Angels. Luis Pena, Brewers. Cody Miller, first for the Braves. Aiden Miller, Phillies. Landon Vidoric, first for the Dodgers. Dakota Jordan, Giants. J.D. Dix, Diamondbacks. Kason Cunningham, first for the D-backs. Josiah Hartshorn, first for the Cubs. Steele Hall, first for the Reds. And here, we have a blue wave behind our orange. So the orange is paper. It is not a first. It'll be Washington Nationals. Luke Dickerson, 8 of 25. I think he was like a former second-round pick, I want to say. And that'll be for Christian. And then a blue wave auto, first for the Texas Rangers. Gavin Fien, first-round pick. 81 of 150. That might be our best auto we've found so far. 12th overall pick for Texas. Looking very fine. For Michael, that's a pretty card too. Nice smooth surface. So that's a beaut. Alright, we got a chrome first. Dean Curley for the Guardians for Andrew. Kevin McGonigal, Tigers. Michael Lombardi, first for the Royals for Christian. Travis Bazana, Guardians. Josh Owens, first for the Rangers for Michael. Kalen Culpepper, Twins. Cooper Fleming, first for the Rays for Andrew. And access will be Arhu Nimila of the Jays for Matt. Refractor, there's Kevin McGonigal for the Tigers. For Morgan. And James Tibbs for the Dodgers. That'll be for Bruce. So, great start to our autos. We have Malcolm Moore, Rangers. Kyle Lodisi, first for the White Sox. Mike Sirota, Dodgers. Dean Curley, first for the Guardians. Kevin McGonigal, Tigers. Michael Lombardi, first for the Royals. Frank Castillo, Rangers. Keaton Kent, first for the Yankees. Johnny Level, Giants. Taken Gray, first for the Rays. Jacob Reimer, Mets. Ben Jacobs, first for the Tigers. Semi Stafora, Pirates. Dominic Fritton, first for the Rays. Travis Sikora, Nats. Briggs McKenzie, first for the Braves. Walker Janik, Astros. J.D. Thompson, first for the Brewers. Alfredo Duno, Reds. J.B. Middleton, first for the Rockies. Shotaro Mori for the A's. And a X-Fractor, first for Texas. Mason McConaughey, another hit for Texas. And another hit for Michael. 4th round pitcher. Alright, chrome first, Justin Lampkin for the Royals for Christian. Yandel Ricardo, Royals. Nate Snead, first for the Angels for Brian. Ryan Sloan, Mariners. Jamie Arnold, first rounder for the A's for Andrew. Christian Fauch, first for the Red Sox for Curtis. Liam Doyle, first rounder for St. Louis. That'll be for Michael. An access of Zier Hope for the Dodgers for Bruce. A refractor Cash Mayfield for the Padres for Michael. And Sammy Sephora for the Pirates for John. So that's 4 straight non-first refractors. That's not what we want to see. We have Leo DeVries, A's. Jake Monroe, first for the Angels. Theo Gillen, Rays. Dean Livingston, first for the D-backs. Theron Lorenzo, Tigers. Dean Moss, first for the Rays. Hagen Smith, White Sox. Tanner Franklin, first for the Cardinals. Blake Mitchell, Royals. Griffin Hughes, first for the Mariners. Bryce Cunningham, Yankees. Landon Hodge, first for the White Sox. Aiden Miller, Phillies. Landon Vidoric, first for the Dodgers. Dakota Jordan, Giants. Ryan Weidman, first for the Padres. Esmer Valdez, Pirates. J.D. Dix, Diamondbacks. Kason Cunningham, first for the Diamondbacks. Josiah Hartshorn, first for the Cubs. Steele Hall, first for the Reds. C.J. Gray, first for the Angels. And a first round Michael Eleveto of the Detroit Tigers. That'll be for Morgan. Joshua Lugo, Angels. First round Gavin Fien for the Rangers for Michael. Matt Barr, first for the Twins for Brandon. Mason Peters, first for the Mariners for William. Eugenio Morales, Nationals. J.T. Quinn, first for the O's for Francisco. And there's Bowman Draft Night. Here's Gavin Fien again. of the Texas Rangers for Michael. Refractor Thomas White for the Marlins for Michael, and Refractor Cooper Pratt for the Brewers for Steve. So more non-first refractors again. We have Max Bellew, first for the Rockies. Cheng-Sen Ko, Dodgers. Dominic Reed, first for the Cubs. Rock Riggio, Rockies. Cody Bowker, first for the Phillies. Leo DeVries, A's. Gabe Davis, first for the White Sox. Charles Davilan, first for the Dodgers. Tommy White, A's. Nick Becker, first for the Mariners. Hagen Smith, White Sox. Tanner Franklin, first for the Cardinals. Walker Jenkins, Twins. Ethan Frey, first for the Stros. Aaron Escobar, Phillies. James Ellinger, first for the Twins. Felton Celestin, Mariners. J.J. Weatherholt, Cardinals. Cade Crossland, first for the Cardinals. Luka Dickerson, Nationals. Nolan Sailors, first for the Royals. And Brody Brecht of the Rockies. Now we have Chrome of Jack Gurovich, first for the Cardinals for Michael. George Lombard Jr., Yankees. Nolan Schubert, first for the Guardians for Andrew. Cash Mayfield, Padres. Marcus Phillips, first rounder for the Red Sox for Curtis. Matthew Mura, first for the Cardinals for Michael. And first round Ethan Conrad for the Cubs for Michael. Then we have a prize prospects of Jesus. Oh no, it's Luis Pena for the Brewers for Steve. Refractor will be Mike Sirota for the Dodgers for Bruce. Josh Grota-Grauer for the A's for Andrew. So we continue finding non-first refractors. We have Jacob Monroe, first for the Angels. Theo Gillen, Rays. Dean Livingston, first for the Diamondbacks. Theron Lorenzo, Tigers. Dean Moss, first for the Rays. Blake Mitchell, Royals. Griffin Hughes, first for the Mariners. Bryce Cunningham, Yankees. Lyndon Hodge, first for the White Sox. Reynald Rodriguez, Cardinals. Joshua Flores, first for the Brewers. Gavin Keelan, first for the Giants. Sean Episcope, first for the Brewers. Tate Suthasine, first for the Braves. Corbin Dickerson, first for the Mariners. Jake Cook, first for the Jays. Josh Owens, first for the Rangers. Kalen Culpepper, Twins. Cooper Fleming, first for the Rays. Jefferson Rojas, Cubs. Zach Root, first for the Dodgers. And a Fuchsia Reptilian for the Cubs with Jefferson Rojas, 24 of 199. That belongs to Michael. We have a chrome first of Gustavo Melendez for the Pirates for John. Malcolm Moore for the Rangers. Kyle Lodisi, first for the White Sox for Michael. Mike Sirota, Dodgers. Luke Dickerson, Nationals. Nolan Sailors, first for the Royals for Christian. Brody Brecht for the Rockies. And a Sky Blue first rounder of Riley Quick. Minnesota Twins for Brandon. Then a refracted first Dean Curley for the Guardians for Andrew. And A.J. Russell for the Rangers for Michael. Curley was a second round pick. And Riley Quick was a first round pick. Alright, we have Tyson Lewis for the Reds. Max Bellew, first for the Rockies. Cheng-Sen Ko, Dodgers. Dominic Reed, first for the Cubs. Rock Riggio, Rockies. Cody Bowker, first for the Phillies. Caleb Blaze, first for the Tigers. Gage Wood, first for the Phillies. Gabe Davis, first for the White Sox. Charles Davilan, first for the Dodgers. Tommy White, A's. Nick Becker, first for the Mariners. Tate Suthasine, first for the Braves. Corbin Dickerson, first for the Mariners. Jake Cook, first for the Jays. Luis Pena, Brewers. Cody Miller, first for the Braves. Josh Owens, first for the Rangers. Kalen Culpepper, Twins. Cooper Fleming, first for the Braves. Jefferson Rojas, Cubs. And Zach Root, first for the Dodgers. Chrome first will be Quentin Young for the Twins for Brandon. Jackson Wiggins for the Cubs. Chase Shores first for the Angels for Brian. Cam Caminiti for the Braves. Joshua Gonzalez for the Giants. Miguel Smay Jr. first for the Nats for Christian. Sebastian Walcott for the Rangers, and an inaction will be of Theo Gillen of the Tampa Bay Rays. That'll be for Andrew. Refractor, we have first Ethan Hedges for the Rockies for Bruce, and Johnny Slowinski first for the Angels for Brian. Third round, Ethan Hedges. Luke LaCourse, first for the Angels. Kane Kepley, first for the Cubs. Braden Montgomery, White Sox. Ethan Hedges, first for the Rockies. Thomas White, Marlins. Jackson Wiggins, Cubs. Chase Shores, first for the Angels. Cam Caminiti, Braves. Michael Alvato, first for the Tigers. Joshua Lugo, Angels. Gavin Fien, first for the Rangers. Matthew Mura, first for the Cardinals. Ethan Conrad, first for the Cubs. Ty Harvey, first for the Padres. Tyler Brenmer, first for the Angels. Michael Salina, first for the Padres. Carson Benj, Mets. Brian Curley, first for the D-backs. Spencer Jones, Yankees. Antonio Jimenez, first for the Mets. Joshua Gonzalez, Giants. And Aqua Lava first. Marlins auto. It'll be Brandon Compton, 165, 199. That is a high second round pick auto. And a very nice parallel to match the Marlins. And that'll be for Michael as well. So 2 nice autos for Michael. Brandon Compton, 165, 199, who is a 46 overall pick. Pretty high second round pick. We have Chrome first Mason Neville for the Reds for Bruce. Yelfran Castillo, Rangers. Caden Kent, first for the Yankees for Callista. Johnny Level for the Giants. JB Middleton, first for the Rockies for Bruce. Shotaro Mori for the A's. And first round Riley Quick for the Twins for Brandon. Prize prospects, we have Travis Bazana of the Cleveland Guardians, former first overall pick. And that'll be for Andrew. Refractor, we have George Lombard Jr. for the Yankees, for Callista, and Dante Nori for the Phillies, for Michael. Jack Gurevich, first for the Cardinals. George Lombard Jr., Yankees. Nolan Schubert, first for the Guardians. Cash Mayfield, Padres. Gustavo Melendez, first for the Pirates. Matt Barr, first for the Twins. Cade Anderson, first for the Mariners. Sean Youngerman, first for the Phillies. Quade Obermueller, first for the Phillies. Carly Condon, Rockies. Mason Neville, first for the Reds. Johnny Slowinski, first for the Angels. Cooper Pratt, Milwaukee. Jacob Morrison, first for the Brewers. Dante Nori, Phillies. Miguel Smay Jr., first for the Nats. Sebastian Walcott, Rangers. Mason Peters, first for the Mariners. Yohani Morales, Nationals. JT Quinn, first for the O's. And we have another orange. This is an orange chrome. First for the, I don't know who. That just shows me a baseball there with no team logo in it, which I don't know if I've ever seen. Oh, that's why. Sada Haru O, 7 of 25. Alrighty then. I guess this is going to be a roll-off, because I don't think anybody has him. Alrighty then. And then we have a Sparkle, number 1 prospect, Connor Griffin for the Pirates. That's for John A. I don't think this is numbered. No, it's not numbered. Sparkle. Alright, so we got a international Sadaharu. Oh, 7 of 25. Retro Fractor. At least as far as I know, he's not part of a team. Let's find out. See what happens when I look him up on the checklists. It doesn't even show up. He doesn't show up under the base list. He doesn't show up under the full checklist. He doesn't show up under that either. The roll off would just be I would roll between all the teams, and whichever team wins would get it. So I'd do basically a 1 to 30 roll, and the number next to the team on my spreadsheet would win. But yeah, it looks like, I mean, he doesn't even show up in the checklist at all when I look at Beckett anywhere. Let me look. The SSP non-numbered sells for $77. Someone paid $145 in it. This card must be worth a lot of freaking money. Let's see. 25? Someone sold it on offer. They had it sold posted for $600. Somebody sold this card for $800. February 4th. Damn. He's listed as the Giants, but I'm pretty sure that's just the Japanese team. Wow. Yes, there's a baller card here. I just want to make sure there's no Major League Team Association here. Japanese League. Yeah, it looks like this is him. He played from 1959 and 1980. Huh. He's currently 85 years old. Very interesting. Huh. So it's one of those retro first Bowman cards from an old player. Okay. All right, it's gonna be a roll at the end. So the more teams you have, the better. So Michael's got a 7 in 30 shot there, and that's how it's gonna go. We have Tatum Gray, Chrome first for the Rays for Andrew. Jacob Reimer, New York Mets. Landon Harmon, first for the Nationals for Christian. We have Jesus Madi for the Brewers. Slade Caldwell, Diamondbacks. First round Brady Abel for the Brewers for Steve. Adonis Guzman, first for the Pirates for John. We have a prize prospects of Jamie Arnold for the A's for Andrew. A Chrome first Nolan Schubert for the Guardians for Andrew. And Refractor first Ben Jacobs for the Tigers. Wrong. Is that the right stack? Yes, it is. So Schubert's a third round pick for the Guardians. We have Jose Briseño, Tigers. Malachi Witherspoon, first for the Tigers. Jared Thomas, Rockies. Brandon Compton, first for the Marlins. J.R. Ritchie for the Braves. Sean Gamble, first for the Royals. Reynald Rodriguez, Cardinals. Joshua Flores, first for the Brewers. Johnny Farmello, Mariners. Mason McConaughey, first for the Rangers. Arhu Nimala for the Jays. Quentin Young, first for the Twins. Aaron Walton, first for the Guardians. Matt Clark, Detroit Tigers. Mason Moores, first for the Reds. Eduardo Tate, Twins. Marcus Phillips, first for the Red Sox. Ryan Mitchell, first for the Cardinals. Caleb Bonner, White Sox. Murph Gray, first for the Pirates. Edgardo Quintero, Dodgers. Trevor Cohen, first for the Giants. There's Kate Anderson, first rounder for the Mariners. That Japanese card, it looks like it's worth around $800. So someone's gonna get an $800 card when we roll off at the end. We have a Chrome first Kate Anderson for the Mariners for William. Sean Youngerman, first for the Phillies for Michael. Kate Obermueller, first for the Phillies for Michael. Charlie Comodone for the Rockies. Walker Janik, Astros. J.D. Thompson, first for the Brewers for Steve. Alfredo Duno, Cincinnati Reds. We have an Axis of JoJo Parker for the Jays. And that'll be for Matt. Refractor first. Jack Agurovich for the Cardinals for Michael. Jacob Morrison for the Brewers for Steve. Travis Bazzana, Cleveland. Aaron Watson, first for the Reds. Franklin Arias, Red Sox. Caden Bodine, first for the Orioles. Cameron Nelson, first for the Rockies. Kyson Witherspoon, first for the Red Sox. Landon Harmon, first for the Nats. Jesus Madi, Brewers. Justin Lampkin, first for the Royals. Yandel Ricardo, Royals. Nate Snead, first for the Angels. Ryan Sloan, Mariners. Josh Coretta Grauer, A's. AJ Russell, first for the Rangers. James Tibbs, Dodgers. Mitch Voigt, first for the Mets. Tommy Troy, D-backs. Riley Quick, first for the Twins. Slade Caldwell, D-backs. Brady Abel, first for the Brewers. Adonis Guzman, first for the Pirates. Jamie Arnold, first for the A's. And we have Orioles Colin Yeaman for Francisco. Carlos Lagrange, Yankees. Billy Carlson, first rounder for the White Sox for Michael. Tim Piacentine, first for the Jays for Matt. Peter Cusseau, first for the Mets for Brian. Max Williams, first for the Marlins for Michael. Andrew Salas for the Marlins. Prize Prospects, Ike Irish for the Orioles for Francisco. Refractor first Gustavo Melendez for the Pirates for John. There's a fourth. And then Dominic Fritton, first for the Rays for Andrew. Alright, final jumbo pack coming up. We have Connor Essenberg, first for the Braves. Seth Hernandez, first for the Pirates. Pico Cohen, first for the Yankees. Jordan Yost, first for the Tigers. Caleb Wing, first for the Cubs. Colin Yeaman, first for the Orioles. Carlos Lagrange, Yankees. Billy Carlson, first for the White Sox. Tim Piacentine, first for the Jays. Ike Irish, first for the Orioles. Cameron Maldonado, first for the Giants. Patrick Forbes, first for the D-backs. Gavin Turley, first for the A's. Xavier Nyans, first for the Astros. Matthew Fisher, first for the Phillies. We have another orange in here. That's crazy. We got a third orange. This is probably an orange auto. Jesus. Kirsten Fouch, first for the Red Sox. Liam Doyle, first for the Cardinals. Peter Cusseau, first for the Mets. Max Williams, first for the Marlins. Andrew Salas for the Marlins. And it is an of 25, but it is not an auto, so there must be an auto behind it. 10 of 25. Is it a first? It is a first Bowman. I see a bat. It's going to be of Dean Moss, numbered 1 of 25, second round pick for the Tampa Bay Rays. And that'll be for Andrew. And I assume a base auto behind that. Yes, base auto behind that. It's a first for the Angels. Tyler Brenmer, very nice. That is number 2 overall pick, Tyler Brenmer. So we got Gavin Fien, first rounder, blue. We got Tyler Brenmer, second overall pick for the Angels, for Brian. And a very high second round Aqua Lava of Brandon Compton. We got 2 chrome oranges and a paper orange as well. This is more parallels than I'm used to ever getting because I never fill up this front row like this. This is kind of wild. Dean Moss. We have first round Ike Irish for the Orioles for Francisco. Cameron Maldonado, first for the Giants for Oscar. Dax Kilby, first rounder for the Yankees for Callista. Ryan Waldschmidt, Diamondbacks. Anthony Ayenson, first for the Red Sox for Curtis. Elian Pena for the Mets. Cameron Miller, first for the Royals for Christian. Over draft night, we have Mitch Voigt for the New York Mets. That'll be for Brian. Refractor Malcolm Moore for the Rangers for Michael. And Refractor Travis Secor for the Nats for Christian. And the time has now come to figure out who wins Sadaharu O Orange Refractor. Retro Refractor. And who's going to get a big card here? Okay. Let me pull up my old random.org here. Sansa, I'm still busy. Go. Okay. Let's see here. We're gonna roll. So I'll pull up my web browser for everybody. Oh, it doesn't want to because I'm not on random.org. Okay. Let's see. Turn autofocus back off. Alright, so the way we're gonna do this, I'm gonna go to my schedule, I'm gonna open up this break. Alright, so this is the way it's gonna work. So the number next to your team, we got 6 for the Orioles, all the way down to 35 for the Giants. These are the numbers we're going to roll between. Whichever number is going to be on top between 6 and 35 is going to win the card. So we're going to start off with 6 here and 35 here. Alright. And this is the card we're rolling on. It is, we saw an $800 card based on sales. An orange retrofractor Sadaharu O, numbered 7 of 25. Who was a former Japanese player. And we'll roll 7 times, so why not? Alright, so we're going to smash this 7 times. And the number on top associated with this number next to your team will win. It's going to be that simple. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Number 25 is the winner, and number 25 is going to be the Washington Nationals. So the most expensive team will get the most expensive card. So congrats to Christian on the Nationals, winning the O parallel. It's kind of justice for Christian, actually, because we had a dual auto, Tyler Brenmer, Eli Willett's auto card that he lost out on early in his draft season, so I'm glad he can get a very nice hit after all, because that was a very unlucky break for him. So the Nats will win the card. Alright. So let's take a look at what we have elsewise. So we have 3 very nice autos as well, including a Blue Wave auto of 150, a first rounder Gavin Fien of the Texas Rangers, an Aqua Lava auto of high second round pick Brandon Compton for the Miami Marlins, and base auto second overall pick of Tyler Brenmer of the Angels. For our chrome parallels, we have our orange Sadahiro O, first Bowman of the Japanese Giants. We have an orange of 25 again, numbered 1 of 25 of Dean Moss, second rounder for the Tampa Bay Rays. We have a Fuchsia Reptilian of 199, Jefferson Rojas for the Chicago Cubs from Michael. We have a Sparkle Parallel of Connor Griffin for the Pirates, first overall prospect. We have a paper of 25, Luke Dickerson for the Nationals, also for Christian, so Christian got 2 oranges today. We have a Sky Blue of 499 of number 2 overall prospect, Kevin McGonigal for the Tigers. An X-Fractor of Mason McConaughey for the Rangers. A Sky Blue Chrome of first round pick, Riley Quick for the Minnesota Twins. Now for our refractors, we have some mid-round guys. We have Kyle Odissi for the White Sox. Is it Dean Curley? I think it's Dean Curley and Nolan Schubert for the Cleveland Guardians. Ethan Hedges for the Colorado Rockies. Jack Gurovich for the St. Louis Cardinals, and Gustavo Melendez for the Pirates. And our first round chrome in the back, we have Liam Doyle for the Cardinals, Jamie Arnold for the A's, Gavin Fien of the Rangers, Michael Alveto for the Tigers, Ethan Conrad of the Cubs, Brady Abel for the Brewers, Cade Anderson for the Mariners, Billy Carlson for the White Sox, Dax Kilby for the Yankees, and Ike Irish for the Orioles. So let it be that for our 20th 25 Bowman Draft Jumbo Break. Number 21 is sold out, and number 22 is up for sale with lots of spots to purchase. So check that one out if you want some more Bowman Draft. And congrats to Christian on the big roll win. And Michael, who got 2 very good autos of Gavin Fien and Brandon Compton as well. And number 2 overall pick to Brian S. for the Angels, for Brenmer. So thanks for joining all. It was a pretty crazy break. 3 oranges. Wow. And I will get you guys the results ASAP tonight. We'll get it shipped out tomorrow. So thanks for joining all. And we'll talk to you all very soon. Have a good rest of your weekend, everyone.